Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome back to Banished, where we are starting a new series today with the North 7 mod, where we will begin our adventure from Viking Age to 19th century. So we have those mods installed already. We are going to go ahead and click New. Mowbridge Side. That is an interesting name. Summingstowe. Where do they come up with these names? Oh, that one's Verley. Let's do Verley. I like Verley. All right, we've got terrain types, lowland, valley, mountain, and lake. And after reading the wiki, I think we're going to go with the valley, which means that we will have rivers and streams. It's better for gold seeking. We are going to flip this to mild. After reading a little bit on the wiki, it seems like for a new player of this mod, that's a better option. Your people are less likely to freeze to death. So I think we need that kind of like little hand holding on this first playthrough of this mod. Disasters are going to be on, and starting conditions, I'm not exactly certain what this is. This is, I guess, the type of family you're gonna get. 4 families and their carts full of food, clothing, tools, as well as seeds and livestock to start farming. Villager, a small village north with 5 families. They have a fair stock of food, clothes, tools, and material. Easy start for our first visit. Shepherd. 3 poor shepherd family with little supplies with a large herd of sheep. Huh. You know what? I've never noticed these brave people looking for riches in unexpected land. They are well equipped and experienced in gold seeking. We're not going to pick that. We're going to pick villager. Because it's easy start. It's either that or farmer. I'm going to start with this one just because I'd rather not have them die right away. All right, I'm going to let this load, and I will be right back. Okay, we are good to go. We're immediately going to hit pause. Why does the stockpile have a question mark would be my first thing. All right, so part of the reason why I went with the village option was because of this. There are already some houses. All of the families already have houses. We don't have random people. There's our overlay window. Oh my goodness, look at the list of professions. That is so many professions. Let's see here. It's a long skinny window. It might be nicer to have that instead of that. What else do we, the event log, all the things we normally have. All right, let's go ahead and do that. Now we have frame housing, which actually is a better housing than what we could have built if we came in as farmers. So we are kind of set for right now. I just am uncertain on why this has a question mark. Do we have... Oh, no. In-game help is not going to help us at all. Okay. We'll have to pause and look at wikis if we need to. Okay, so we've got a stockpile here. This is a pit house, which has a lot of stuff in it. Iron bars, iron tools, another pit house, same thing. Third pit house. So we have 3 storage places for other things. And then we have firewood in these. And I don't... Oh, the question mark is on that. I just had to turn the screen right so it didn't look like it was on that. All right, so we need to give someone the job of being at the chopping block. We have 10 laborers. I am going to give us 1 farmer. I'm sorry, one builder for right now. I'm going to give us a woodcutter. I don't know why the number didn't change there. Oh, that's all right. I'm looking at that wrong. That's supposed to take me to my people, isn't it? All right. Let's see here. We have sheep already. Okay, so that probably means we need a... What do they call it in this one? Hunter, trapper, gatherer, beekeeper, miller, forge... Stonemason, weaver, tailor, trader. I wonder if that's... The sheep are kept by farmers now? I mean, I'm assuming they're the sheep of the village. Do we need to put them into a pasture? Oh, wow. Look it all up. Wow. Holy cats, there's so much stuff here. Workplace to roast meat and craft simple equipment. Oh my. Oh my. Okay, so this looks like it's going to be quite extensive. This is quite an extensive mod pack, and I feel kind of a little overwhelmed by it just looking at it, even though I've looked at it a couple of times and I've read, I think, every single page on the wiki that I could find. But I still feel just a little bit overwhelmed by this. Hunting camp, hunting cabin, trapper cabin, gather shelter. All right, we didn't actually look out at our terrain at all, did we? We did not. That's as far out as I can get. We have a rather extensive river system. There's quite a lot of lumber over here. I think that in the grand scheme of things, we're going to want to stay close to shelter as much as possible. Where's that fishing dock? Wow. Smoking shed. Smoke house. Salt cabin. Salt is a more efficient preservation method than smoking. Dairy hut. Granary. So there's lots and lots, like they've dialed down on the where do we want to put this? I'm like, I don't want to go too far away, but I also don't want it to be like we're going to want to put in a trading thing here. All right, so we are going to go ahead and we are going to add a fisherman. That will help us with food. I don't know. We are in spring. It says it's 30 degrees. I'm assuming that must be 30 Celsius because this much snow wouldn't be on the ground if it was 30 degrees in my temperature. In Fahrenheit. Charcoal burner, forester, woodcutter. All right, I know that we need to get started here, but I kind of don't want to do that until we understand a bit more. We do have a well. And look, wells have a radius. All of our housing is currently in that radius. I'm thinking we probably want to do a little bit of clearing here. And come up with somewhere for the sheep to live. Because I think these sheep are ours. I'm not 100% certain. It said that there would be livestock. So let's run with the thought pattern that's for... We need to come up with something for the sheep. We also need to, because it is spring and we have a short growing season in this mod, we probably want to we probably want to get some sort of farm plot going here as well. All right, so I'm gonna kind of clear the spaces like right around us. And we're gonna get them started on that. I'm sorry, it's gonna be a very slow start because I'm gonna stay at 1 for right now. Because I'm worried that something will happen and we will not have a good time of it. Oops, wrong button. Sorry about that. All right, let's go ahead. I want to throw in, I'm running into this. I don't want to cut off that exit area. Oh wow, they've already cleared this whole thing of firewood. Like, I don't really have a good spot for this, but I need to get it started. Oh, there's a tree in it. I'm gonna give us 2 farmers. Is there priority? Yes. No, that's resource limits. Increase priority. I don't know how to tell what priority it is. I wish there was like a little function on here that showed that. Okay, so we've got, oops, not what I needed. Farmer. This guy, I'm going to increase his limit like exponentially. All right. We got all these people wandering around saying that they don't know what they're supposed to be doing. Farmer. Fisherman. I'm going to give us another builder. Did we not put in the... I thought it was like right there somewhere. Can we see? There it is. Okay. Farm field is ready. Let's do turnip. Actually, let's do barley. Okay. We have farmers. I know we do. Okay, let's get over there and get that done. Okay, next up I want to figure out the sheep run. Can we... Oops. Didn't like something about that. What's going on here? Why can't I seem to get something to work here? It doesn't like something right there. Let's go with that. Where's that priority function again? Let's go ahead and all of that stuff in there. Let's get them working on that. All right. Next, I think we need to look at some other... Oh. Crayfishing. I read something about this that is a good way to get food early on. But I don't... Let's see here. Why is there one red spot? Maybe this is too wide of an area. Does it have to span? Could very well be that it has to span. Like it has to touch on both sides and I can't. My stream is too wide for that. Do we have another one? We do back here. Will it work back here? Uh-huh. All right, who controls that? Is that a fisherman? Getting something to eat. Uh-oh, what is that? The reserve of food is low. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. Okay. We have like a gatherer's hut or a gatherer's... orchard. I'm not... Ooh, look at all the storage. I think if I remember correctly, we need to get one of these in fairly soon. Just kind of a... It's big. All right, stand by. Let's pause. As much as I don't want to be pausing a ton here and letting it kind of run, but I need to figure out where the gatherer's hut is. That looks like mushrooms to me, not, gathering shelter. There it is. Okay. I'm gonna put it there, I guess. Did I put it on a tree? No, it looks like they can build that. I'm still wondering how long it's going to take it to... Tar? Do we have tar? Oh no, we started building something that we don't even have the material for. That was dumb of me. Really super dumb. Well then. We have stones, we have a couple of boulders. All right. That's not gonna lie, that's not exactly cool. Because of that, where did it go? It's over here somewhere. There it is. I'm gonna pause that. Because that isn't gonna do us any good at all. That really kind of sucks. Okay, so we've got a gatherer in the works. We've got a hunter in the works. Let's go ahead and... I don't know if that's actually doing anything, but we'll see. Prioritize that. And then I guess get started again. We are in late spring. I don't see anything being worked on there. Okay, can we... Oh, that looks like it has the gatherer symbol. Where is that? Yes, it does. I'm gonna cut the fisherman because we don't need the fisherman then. All right. We are going to need a hunter and another gatherer. Okay, so let's take a stack of alcohol, stack of food. We have 248 food. This is all changed, so it's like now I'm gonna have to get used to what's stack of materials, stack of wood, stack of charcoal. Stack of herbs, stack of tools, pottery. Okay. Okay, are stockpiles full? They are. So we're going to need to get some more storage here. Specialized stockpiles. We're just, for right now, going to keep with a general stockpile. And I just put that on a tree, didn't I? So they're going to have to cut the tree before they can do anything. Oh no, it went right around the tree. Interesting. Is it raining? It is. Early summer. Well, I guess that'll be good for the barley. I hope barley is an actual good food source. I guess I should have probably looked at food sources. I am going to go ahead and I'm going to throw... Crop field cannot be placed here. Why not? Oh, don't tell me this is one of those lovely bogs. The little symbols on here that tell me what they need are quite difficult to actually see. I'm thinking that we've run into some boggy land here. That's what this little grass means. And that is a problem that we need, like, to solve eventually, because bogs will spread. How are we doing here? Stones? How are we on stones? We've got 24 stones. We need 6 here. The hunter's camp just needs logs. How are we doing on tools? We have 10 tools. Okay. Who do we need to create? Tar kiln. A woodcutter cabin. Okay, so we need a forester's lodge in order to be able to do the normal replant cut thing. Charcoal pile, tar kiln, bloomery, and a smith. We need a smith. That's gonna be... We need a boulder and a stone, and then we'll be able to efficiently do that. I think we're going to need to build some more housing here. Those two are young. They should start popping out some kids. We currently have 6 kids. Everyone is young. But then... what is going on here? 1 of 26. We need 1 more tree removed. We are in early summer. Honestly, this could be a very short playthrough. This first time around. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. We've got stuff like scattered all over the place here. And I'm wondering why they're not bringing it over to the storage areas. I'm being driven crazy by the 1 speed, honestly. That has all of its things. It just needs to be built. This has all of its things and it is being built, so I'm going to throw a hunter into there. He is our hunter. He's currently carrying something. This is going to need a second gatherer. That only leaves us 2 adults as laborers, which is not really great, but it's just sitting on the ground here. Rocks. They must be the stones. Okay. Are we gathering food back here? 95% remaining. All right, so we've got 2 builders, 2 laborers, 2 farmers. Stock breeder. That's gotta be who we need for the sheep run, which they need to finish. All right, so we do have a gatherer slated for this one, correct? Yes, we have 2 gatherers. One's on the crayfish, one is here. We kind of chopped down some of the trees that the gatherer was able to use. Are those chickens? They are. I was trying to figure out, are these already in a pasture? But it doesn't look like they are. Are you the stock breeder? Yes. But until we get this finished, we are kind of in a... looks like it's that tree right there. Ah, yes. That's what we need to do over here. Reclaim the bogland. So this looks like it's bogland to me. So in order to put more farm fields here and keep the bog from encroaching, it also can be used as fuel. The peat can. So we could... I don't know who does that though. Peat cutter. It says right there, peat cutter. It's all right. It's okay. I'm gonna take off. Where is it? Where's our person here? Uh-oh, we got another reserve of food is low. That's not great. Okay. Is there not a way for me to uncancel? There we go. We'll come back to that. I kind of need him to finish this stuff over in here. Get rid of that tree. I think that's the tree that's causing our... whatchamacallit to not work properly. Are there just migrating batches of birds? They look like chickens to me. That's kind of crazy. Sorry, a bit of a coughing jag there. We're still dealing with some smoke from Canadian fires. And it kind of makes me... We have a hunting camp. I have a hunter listed. We have a gathering shelter, and I have a gatherer listed for it. So... both of them are here. So we just want one there. Go to the other gathering spot. Oh. Well, now the... Can we undo that? Oh, they're building the smith before they build the campfire. The order of operations is a little bit out of whack here because I put this down before I put this down and it still is. All right, we need a smith. Oh, wait. You're not gonna do what I need. Iron bars, bloom. Wood and charcoal. We don't have charcoal. We need charcoal for everything. Oh my gosh, this is no use to us until we get charcoal. Roast venison, make hide cakes. I guess roast venison. It says 10 of 26. Like, all the trees here are cleared. Except for maybe that one. I know I read that there was a... Alrighty, you're useless to me until I get charcoal. I know, I'm scrambling and trying to figure out everything at the same time. Okay. Charcoal pile. Charcoal pile cannot be placed in this location. Oh, does it have some adverse effects on our village? Can we place it back here? All right. Tar kiln. I guess if we're going to contaminate an area, I guess that's a good enough area. Alrighty. We have one. Blacksmith is useless to us right now, so I'm taking that away. There's no one there to work anyways. Where is our gatherer? Oh, I took it away. Okay. It's alright, it's fine. Oh, We have reindeer hide and venison going on over here. I wonder if our food, we have turnips in there. Excuse me. I'm sorry, my voice is a little bit rough today. Did that second gatherer come back over here? They did. I want one here, please. I want one here, please. I'm so confused right now on why it keeps doing that. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. We got everything removed finally. And they are working on building now. And I know from looking at it that I believe the pastures do not have... Man, there's so many reindeer right here. The pastures do not have fences so that you can put up your own fences and decorations, I guess. Great. I'm really confused as to why that gatherer is not coming and working here. We are in early autumn. I'm a little worried about the food situation. We have 200 turnips in here. There is food in here. We do have food in the houses. We are past harvest time here. Or time that we can manually make them harvest. Still working on building this. If y'all can tell me why this particular... We have a citizen that is... Oh, that's a stock. Why does it keep clicking out our gatherer? I'm not getting that. Why does it keep changing that fact? I've told it several times that I want one person here and I have one person on the other. Right? But yet it keeps taking away my person. I'm not understanding what the problem is here. So if you know what I'm doing wrong here, let me know, because I'm severely stumped with why it's not actually... It keeps randomly like kicking this person out. Now it says there's a person in there. And there's one person in here. But it's put this back. Oh, okay, I get it. That does not mean what I think it means. That's how many people total are gatherers. I got it. I keep doing that because I keep thinking it's putting two people over there because it keeps kicking. I got it. Never mind. Don't go lambast me in the comments, please. No lambasting. All right. All right. Okay, so is this sheep herder going to go... It says 16 of 20, so I'm assuming all these sheep that are randomly standing over here are eventually going to migrate to there, which would be very nice. Oh, we don't have a person actually working this, so that means that, yeah, there's no... Not again! Bet you any money. Yes. It keeps... Why? Why? I need to know why it keeps doing that. Why it keeps putting this gatherer in the crayfish shack. In the crayfish gathering spot. I have 2 places to gather, and it keeps taking them away. And it doesn't give me the option over here at the crayfish thing to change the number of citizens that can work here. There's no little drop down. There's only this drop down here for the total number of gatherers. So that's kind of a problem. I may have to shut the crayfish off for a moment. I mean, it's almost done, so it's got 25% remaining, and then that will be no longer a viable thing. It says 16 to 20, yet all of the sheep are still over here. All right. Oh. How did I pause myself there? I'm not quite certain. Who are you? You're a farmer. You're just standing in the middle of the world. All right, so we need to get someone. Oh, that's a hunter. Okay. So we need a second. They also can make hide capes. Render tallow. It needs animal fat and pots. Do we have pots? I think we don't. No. We do have hides. Oh, look. Our sheep are moving. Okay. It's good. And again, the gatherer is peeving me. Okay, we have the charcoal over here. That needs another person. We need more people. I'm gonna steal a farmer and put someone in the charcoal pit. Char burner? Wait, what happened? Why does it say I don't have enough people? I got 2 builders, 2 farmers, 1 stock breeder, 2 hunters, 1 gatherer. Okay, I could have swore that I just marked one of those farmers as... We're going to go ahead and put someone in the char burner. They're still working on the tar kiln. Once we have the tar kiln, then we'll be able to put the fishing dock in. You peeved me so greatly. It's okay, though. It's okay. I'm thinking, and I know that's an evil thing to be doing. Venison, animal fat, reindeer hide. I wonder what their storage level actually is. And yeah, I could go look at the wiki, but I'm going to save that for between episodes. I'm going to try not to pause and go look at the wiki too often. All right, all the sheep are over there now. We still have a lot of reindeer over here. It also looks like we have chickens. So we need some place for the chickens to be. A chicken coop? Can we make where's the edge of this guy? Probably much larger than we need the chicken coop to be, but hey, it's fine. We're probably going to have to alternate this person between the charcoal pile and the tar kiln, just because we don't have enough people yet. How are we looking on firewood? 337 plus whatever is in the houses. Oh, that one is 42. 68. All right, so it looks okay for that. They're working on the chicken coop. Charcoal. Where does that get stored? Let's make sure we have some place to put it. Uh-oh. The reserve of food is low. Oh my goodness. No, we're running about the same amount as we had before, and everyone seems to have a lot in their homes. 219 venison. Don't think you're gonna starve. So this takes firewood and turns it into charcoal. Do we have a notation for charcoal up here on the list? Stack of charcoal, 0. How long does it take to make charcoal? It is late autumn, so we are coming up on our first winter here. We need to reclaim the bog area here or get another farm field in over here. I think another farm field is probably going to be what we go for. I don't want to go up that far. I'd like them to do this while we're waiting on... Oh. Nope, I don't want that anymore. Thank you very much. 0 remaining. Oh, it automatically... Quit crayfishing. Oh, it just takes it away altogether. That's interesting. Alright, so that gets us a gatherer back. But let's go ahead and throw them in there for right now. If we need to, we can bring that back. The thunder is very loud. They're working on building that chicken coop. Limits. Controls the production of food. Controls the production of clothing. Controls the production of tallow and other materials. Let's see if we can't get our clothing up a little bit. I don't know that... Why does it jump from 50 to 100? Or 150? That seems a little odd. I'm gonna do that. Just for the sake of... They can cook the venison in their own homes. It's probably gonna come back to bite me. But hey... another thing I just remembered is we don't have a cemetery. I don't really want it right there. Almost ready with the chicken coop. Oh, the only thing is going to mean that we need another stock breeder, I think. Which we don't have. We don't have another person. We have all these things paused because we don't... Oh. We don't even have sheep. I'm sorry, we don't even have chickens. We can't use this because those chickens apparently are not our chickens. Like these chickens that are just sitting here. Oh, wait a second. Oh, I feel really dumb because it said wildlife was black grouse. Oh, snow has come. Our first winter is here. Our first winter is here. says it's early winter. Temperature is still 31 degrees. I think we're gonna put this right here. We can put path all the way around it. We'll let them work on that. It says it needs 18 boulders. Do we have stack of stones? Do we have boulders? Well, that could be a problem. We have 3 there. 1 there. And 1 there. We don't have enough boulders for that, so that's going to be a add another time thing. They're still working on moving trees there. Alright, this guy, are you making charcoal? Stack of charcoal. I see no charcoal. Alright, so look at this. We need iron tools, need iron bars, wood, and charcoal. This iron bars needs bloom and charcoal. So theoretically, fittings need iron bars and charcoal. We can't get any more of this housing without fittings and jars and lots of other things, according to the wiki. And longhouses are what we actually need. So we're going to have to make iron bars first. Then we can make fittings, which we need in order to be able to make longhouses, which are the first house available that doesn't give us a negative happiness rating. So we have 2 other housing options available before the longhouse, but that means we get a negative happiness rating out of them, which is kind of rough. Oh, we have some charcoal now. But we're gonna have to build some housing. We can't advance, so this is for a couple and their child and not considered proper housing. The turf house is the same. Sod and soil for family up to 5 people and still not a good enough house. You have to get to the longhouse, which houses 3 families with up to 12 people total, before you don't get a negative happiness rating. But the frame house is the house that people enjoy the most. That's the one that, well, not the most, but it's a single family home. This is for up to 3 families. So it's like the boarding house. But I think that, oh, holy cats, that's huge. I think that's going to be what we have to do. But it requires fittings. And in order for the fittings, we need the smith. So I think we're going to have to... Oh my gosh. Holy cats. We just jumped in kids. Two, 4, 5. 5 more kids. That's fine. I need a... Ooh, are we gonna... I guess a gatherer. So that we can have a blacksmith. And get some iron bars going. Although, do we have iron bars in storage? We do. Okay. So let's flip to some fittings. And then we will we will add a longhouse or two in here. I'm just gonna put in one for right now. Holy cats, they've got a child. They now have 3 children. 3 children here. Oh my gosh, they had twins. You see that? They're both 0. Betham and Yuri. How is that even possible that they've got 2 0 kids? And only one of them's on the list. Well, Irish twins going on there. They've just got 2 kids. They've got 2 kids. All right. Okie dokie, Smokey. We have another adult. Woohoo! Who's going to become a farmer. That field is barley. This field is going to be turnips. And you are going to become a farmer. Blueberries and roots. Animal fat, crayfish, venison, and chicken. Why did they end up with the crayfish? They're not... Even though the crayfish annoys me, I think we're going to put another one in. Where did that one come from? There's too many menus. Search for gold, hunting, fishing. Can you fish without... Oh my gosh. Really? You can fish without a fishing dock? You're kidding me, right? We don't have a fisherman right now, though. Okay. That's kind of crazy. All right, our temperature has dropped to 18. Crayfishing, which we need to come back here for the smaller area on. We stole the gatherer who was working on that, didn't we? Oh, wait, no. They just moved. It's all right. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, because they just abandoned that. This over here, we're still at 16 of 20 sheep, which it takes a while for those guys to do the thing. We're gonna have to go out and gather some stone. It doesn't want to collect that. Probably not the best thing to do during winter. But dig for clay. Collect bog iron. Oh, there actually is some of that. Huh. There's so many more things in this, like, in this mod that it's just like it's a little bit confusing. Herbs. Where's the iron? Stock of materials. Forged item 0. We're down to 9 tools, which is not great. Stack of ore, and we've got 94. Stack of charcoal. Charcoal is taking forever. Okay. We're waiting on fittings here. I don't believe hide cape. Iron tools, iron bars, linen tunic. Where's that other storage barn? No, we don't have any stuff in there. Okay. All right, it's fine. We're down to 17. We have 11 adults and 10 children. This guy is just waiting on fittings. Oh my gosh, we're over an hour. Okay, I wanted to kind of get through this first winter, so I think I'm going to speed it up just a touch. And I don't want to speed it up too fast and then us have to have some disaster happen and it's going so fast. We're gonna go to 5 times. I want to get through this first winter. Gonna pull it back just a little. Reserve of food is low. They've got venison. We have turnips, not very many. It says we have 300 food. There's 80 venison there. And there was venison out in the hunter's area. So I think we're okay. Early spring. Spring has arrived. We've made it. We have made it through the first winter. Goodness. We have made it through the first winter. The grass is turning green. Our farmer's gonna come out in the fields, please. 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 He's cold and hungry. A gatherer has died of starvation. How does a gatherer die of starvation? Like, 1, we have food, and 2, you're gathering food. How do you die of starvation? I'm so confused. Oh, the fittings are done. All right, so if we've got the fittings done for that longhouse, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to flip this to... what do we need? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm gonna flip it to tools just so that we can try and reserve of food is low. Now it really is low. This longhouse is going up quite quickly now. All right. We do need to get someone back in that gathering, though, so I am going to do that because that's a food source. Charcoal looks like it's doing pretty good, so I might... The problem is that we need charcoal for everything that involves iron. To make iron bars, to make new tools. All of those things require charcoal. They also use it as I believe as fuel. Uh-oh. Reserve of food is low. Reserve of food is low. Yeah, we got it. I'm not quite certain what to do here. We could pull that down and let them start harvesting some of these sheep, but I don't think in the long term that's a good option. And I know I said we were going to stop here, and we are. It's going to end up being a little bit longer first episode than we normally do. Oh, it is summer. It is 74 degrees. That guy is just waiting on some more boulders, which is all fine and good. All fine and good. How is our storage coming? 74% full. Wait, where did our gatherer go? Oh, they went to the crayfish land. Okay, I guess. All right. So I think that's where we're going to leave it for today. I think we have accomplished quite a bit. We got our charcoal burner up. We got our smith up. We have the longhouse for the next set of families. Although, like I said, it's not the optimal housing. We've got some farm fields. So, I mean, we're doing okay. We did go rather slowly there. That's why it took a little bit more time this time. But I'm also trying to understand all the new menus and everything. So, if you have some comments about our series this time and this mod, please go down in the comments and let me know what you think. Am I doing something wrong? Did I miss something that's severely important, like right off the bat? Come on, let me know, because this is new for me. Oh, they're harvesting the barley already. I lost my train of thought there. Squirreled really hard on you guys. I'm sorry. But anyways, we will see you in the next one. All right. Bye-bye.